Okay, I did it. Today, it's officially out. Saving Jesus by me, Brett Wellman. This one took a while. I did an experiment. I wrote with my coffee every morning. 100-word minimum, which is nothing. It took 2 years to write, another year to edit, and this morning it's out on Amazon. Pretty neat. You want to read the blurb? Alright. It says, what if you could rewrite history? What if... That's not what it says. What if you could rewrite history's greatest sacrifice? Professor Owen Robinson, a brilliant but humiliated scholar, stumbles upon a clandestine organization and their impossible secret, a time machine. Now, faced with the power to save Jesus Christ from the cross, Owen must confront an agonizing choice. Will he alter the cornerstone of faith for billions, or let history's most pivotal moment unfold? His decision will ripple through time, reshaping the world in ways no one can predict. That's me. That's my buddy CJ. I bought a Roman costume. It's not, period accurate, but it gets the job done. This is not what the Romans who were crucifying Jesus looked like. But it is a Roman gladiator helmet. And it's all I could find. These are all the proofs. These are different versions. Over the past couple of months I've been going over. Let's see, which one is this? Just looking for something. Trying to look for a chapter that starts on the right. Yeah. So at first, oh, there it is. In my first draft, I had the chapters that start on the right, starting at the top of the page. Just didn't work. And then I think it's chapter 16 here. Nope, chapter 16 starts at the top. Let me see. Yeah, because here's how the other chapters start. You start down the page like that. One of these chapters got mixed up. And it was, even though it was on the left side, it still started at the top, and it just looked bad. But like you go with this one, go. Chapter 14. Here we go. Here's the new chapter 16. Same chapter. Starts down there. Looks way better. Stuff like that. That's what I've been doing. And some minor tweaks and changes. Basically, for the past 2 weeks, I've been reading it just as a reader and just going over it. Like, if I was reading this book, is there anything out of place? And then before that, I was doing the same thing, but everything was out of place. So I spent like a month just reading the thing and just slowly trying to correct it and make it, flow a lot better. And then, fix any mistakes, whatnot. In the last week or 2 weeks, I was going over and reading it again, but then it was like trying to catch anything I missed. Giving myself a facial. Or should I give myself a facial? This video, this photo, all the same. Kind of funny. Yeah, if I had my picture on the front, don't need it on the back. What was I thinking? In Amazon's book creator that they use, the one I use, you have to have a photo here. It'll just be a blank square. It looks stupid. That's really what's going on. Alright, tell me what's further, A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Or A, B, or C? What's a spoiler-free commercial? What is this book? There's a professor, and he's in a debate, but he's got strep throat. And so he stumbles in the debate against a Christian creationist apologetics person. And he basically gets humiliated because he has strep throat, and it's mistaken for him like getting choked up. And that debate kind of spirals in the public eye and creates viral videos. And so he basically gets put on paid leave at some point where they're like, there's just too much heat on the college. Like, this is getting out of hand. This is ridiculous. Just go on vacation. But he can't. Like, he's so mad about being misunderstood that he gets this opportunity to go test out a time machine. And he thinks it's a prank. He's like, I'm so down already. Like, I don't want to be pranked by the internet. this is ridiculous. There's no such thing as time travel. But as the video gets more and more popular, and he feels more and more humiliated, he's like, all right, screw it. I'll go on your internet prank show and try this time travel thing. So he ends up training, and he ends up eventually being sent back in time to observe basically the Passover in year 30 or 33. And so he goes there and just basically to disprove Jesus, and then he witnesses all the stuff from the Bible that happens. And then hijinks ensue, and he has a moment where he realizes he could stop the crucifixion and stop 2,000 years of this whole religion that's hurting the secular world. And so, what does he do? What's the furthest? You see A, B, or C, or 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 A, B, or C, A, B, C, or A, A, B, C. Sweet. Yeah, it's crazy. 100 words a day. Like, if you're trying to do anything, you can find 100 words a day. I mean, that's 10 minutes. You could do it while you're pooping. I just did it with my coffee. You make it a habit, and then you're just sitting down. Today, I sat down with my coffee. And for the first time in 2 years, I was like, what do I do with myself? Like, I don't have the book to write or work on. I went and worked on the video game I'm building. I work on that at night. Myself a manicure. C? A, B, or C? Or A, B, or C? Or A, B, or C? Or A, B, C?